these days. We shared a cab through the evening heat. You told me your ex still called in his sleep. I laughed and said only dream in subtitles. And you said I think I could like you for a while. But I was just passing through downtown blue, and you were the pause before something new. You loved like you lived, half open, half true. I stayed too long in the version of you. Tuesdays were coffee and tarot cards. We draw the lovers, then fall apart. And I should have known when your plants died twice that some things don't bloom if they're kept on ice. But I was just passing through downtown blue, and you were the pause before something new. You loved like you lived, half open, half true. I stayed too long in the version of you. Your name's still saved in my phone under maybe leave it alone. And some nights I still reply to messages I never get from you. 'Cause I was just passing through downtown blue, and you were the pause before something new. You loved like you lived, half open, half true. I stayed too long in the version of you. If we meet again in some secondhand tune, don't say you miss me, just hum that old tune. We'll smile then part like city trains do. Always late, never meant to renew. You made coffee, then back to bed. Didn't speak, but I knew what you meant. Your eyes looked straight, but nowhere near. I stayed quiet so you'd feel seen. I water the plants you used to name. Set the cups where your hands once came. I count small things as if they weigh more than the words you won't say. You say I'm fine, like it's a trade. Something to give, something to fade. You laugh at jokes like pulling thread, each one thinner than the last you said. I know you're still here, just out of sight, like half a light behind a wall too wide. I hold your hand when you fall asleep and pray you dream something deep. Some days I ache just watching you float through the day like that's what people do. But I stay not strong, just sure that love's not loud, it just endures. I know you're still here, just out of sight, like half a light behind a wall too wide. I hold your I'll still be there until the end.
I built a garden in my mind, full of colors I can't find. People pass, they never stay, like streetlights lost in day. Mom said truth is never loud. Dad said pride can wear you out. I sat alone and wrote it down. Now I wear it like a crown. There's glass in the garden, I know I walk it slow. I don't cry, I watch it glow. Pain made a path, but I still your bed, then lose the light. If it hurts, that's half the fight. If you're scared, it means you're right. There's glass in the garden, I walk it slow. I don't bleed, I let it show. Hope isn't soft, it's just slow. You don't need to shine just to glow. I had dreams that wore disguise. Now I wear them in my eyes. Every cut became a map to places I won't turn back. So plant your fear and let it climb. Not every storm has to take your time. Glass in the garden and I'll walk it slow. Not every break means letting go. He said, meet me at the station with your red coat on. I packed a pack of menthols and left my lipstick on. We drove past 7-Eleven with a map in his hand. Said, baby, we ain't coming back. And I said, I understand. He had a look like danger, a voice like a song. Told me I was perfect, but perfect don't last long. Gasoline and cherry pie, running lights in the desert night. He said, this is freedom with a crooked smile. But freedom feels like standing trial. Hair blowing in the passenger side. Loving him was suicide. Gasoline and cherry pie. He stopped for cigarettes and cola at a roadside place. I watched him flirt with the waitress, still thinking I could stay. Said he loved the way I talk and the way I lie. Said I was fire with trouble inside. He had a laugh like thunder, a kiss like sin. And I knew I'd lose, but I still let him in. Gasoline and cherry pie, running lights in the desert night. He said, this is freedom with a crooked smile. But freedom feels like standing trial. Hair blowing in the passenger side. Loving him was suicide. Gasoline and cherry pie. Mama told me don't believe in boys with cars and crooked teeth. But I was raised on wild desire, not on prayer, not on choir. So if you see a girl in white on some old forgotten highway line, just drive on by, don't ask me why. I'm made of gasoline and cherry pie.
Tuesday rain, not to find, not to reclaim, just to see if I still hurt. Turns out less than I deserved. The house still stands, paint worn thin, the garden wild, the swing grown in. I traced the step from gate to door, didn't knock, just stood once more. There's no note, no picture torn, no sudden rush of something warm, just the knowing that I stayed too long and left too late to right the wrong. I returned to nothing, not even pain. No ghost, no memory to explain, just a silence that had learned my name and didn't flinch when I came. You didn't curse me when you left, no slam door, no final breath. That's the kind of wound that lives in everything and gives nothing. I return to nothing, not even pain. No ghost, no memory to explain, just a silence that had learned my name and didn't flinch when I came. And now I leave as I arrived unknown, alive. I live in a house with the curtains drawn, magnolia trees and a dying lawn. They used to knock, they used to stay. Now I drink alone all day. I wear my heels to sweep the floors, perfume stains on all the doors. A silver spoon, a crystal glass, and a vinyl spinning from the past. They called me queen in '85. Now I'm just someone trying to survive. I'm the lady of Magnolia Lane, wearing pearls with lipstick stains. Once they loved me, now they pass, but I still toast them from my glass. Tell the girls to never wait, love is just a twist of fate. I'm the lady of Magnolia Lane, and I don't cry when said don't wait up, go find yourself. But all I found were lonely nights in gowns too tight and bourbon light. The chandelier don't sparkle much, but I dance for ghosts, I drink too much. They say I'm mad, I say I'm free. What's the difference, honestly? They used to write songs in my name. Now I'm just part of some old flame. I'm the lady of Magnolia Lane, wearing pearls with lipstick stains. Once they loved me, now they pass, but I still toast them from my glass. Tell the girls to never wait, love is just a twist of fate. I'm the lady of Magnolia Lane, and I don't cry when it rains. Play that record one more time, the one he loved, that sweet sad line. I was yours